Hey y'all, this is Queen K. I wanted to talk about mental illness and my perception on it. This is volume 2. I had one video, you can go check it out. And let's roll on, okay? Honestly, I feel like the whole mental illness pandemic was created, through the government, by the government, okay? And there's so many different avenues we got to discuss and go down to, get people to understand, because a lot of us are so programmed that when somebody giving us a difference in opinion or a different perspective to look at, we get offended, because we just want to lean on the fact that, oh, it's something wrong with me. No, it's nothing wrong with you. I want you guys to realize that it's nothing wrong with you, okay? You're just experiencing trauma. That's it. And, when you experience trauma, you shocked, you appalled, you feel depressed, you down and out, okay? And that's not necessarily mental illness. It's just a experience that you're going through. It's an emotion you're going through. It's energy and motion. That's what emotions are. And once you realize that that's what you're going through and you're not going to stay stuck in that state of mind forever, you go through the healing process. And, going through the healing process can be, traumatic. But what keeps people down and hinder people a lot of times is because you're not expressing yourself enough, or you don't, write down. If you can't express it, then I would suggest writing down. That's like another holy grail to just releasing your emotions and your feelings and your, the different things that run and race through your mind. And when you're able to do that, it opens up an avenue for you to legit heal. You know what I mean? But the thing about healing is, people, we can't heal through alcohol. We can't heal through sex. We can't heal through popping pills. We can't heal through smoking weed, unfortunately, because weed is totally different. They put fentanyl and all kind of crazy PCP, everything in it now. So I would suggest just being very mindful or growing your own if you're going to take that avenue, because it's very toxic nowadays. So you got to realize that you can't heal by infecting yourself even more. It delays your healing process and it keeps you in that cycle. And you're not able to really grow and, elevate to a higher dimension mentally if you constantly thinking you need this and need that. You just need to, align your chakras and do a lot of meditation, drink a lot of water, eat a lot of things with a lot of electrolytes, minerals, and vitamins in it. That's what's going to help gear your body up to release trauma, okay? Because if you don't, take those steps, what's going to happen is you're going to incubate that trauma. And I know this from experience. I know this from watching what other people go through. So I'm just speaking hands-on, guys. I'm not young. I'm 30-something years old. I'm not here to lie to you or tell you something that ain't real or sell you something that ain't broke. This is real life, y'all. I want y'all to know it's nothing wrong with you. You just going through an experience. You're going through life. And the only way to really get through it is to heal it, to feel it. You can't heal it if you don't feel it. If you numbing yourself, drinking, all you doing is just numbing your pain. And all you doing, you going around the world projecting that energy on other people and you think it's them, but really is you projecting. You kind of getting what you're giving out. So, and then even you can be vibrating high and people still give you shit, but you gonna know the difference when you in a higher state of mind not to get at no attention. And if you ain't in a higher state of mind, you probably gonna feed into it, because you only as good as the people you around. And if you entertaining low vibrational energy, that means you are already low vibrational. You know what I mean? And this is no shot or disrespect to all of the low vibrational plates and things that's been going on. We've been talking about this stuff for years. So this ain't nothing new. Ain't nothing new under this beautiful sun that we experience that's getting hotter and hotter for a reason, to force us to heal, our trauma and our drama. Because that's all it's going to create is more drama in our life, when we're going to be sitting around like, why I got all of these people around me that don't care. And that's because we're not caring about ourselves. We're not taking care of ourselves enough to attract better. You know what I mean? Because it's all about law of attraction. Our heart chakra is what create a lot of balance in our life. Our crown chakras will give us the mind and the mental stability to be able to project the energy that we need to come back to us. When we got our third eye activated, now we able to see past the BS and see stuff before it come. We grounding ourselves with our root chakra. So it's like we got to be aware of our energies and how to use them. Our solar plexus, our sacral chakra, that's about our kundalini. You know, that's what it's about. It's about balancing our energy and realizing how powerful we are as individuals from the inside, not the outside. Because we be so focused on, ooh, I look like this, and I got to have this, and I got to have that, and I got to have this going on. And we so focused on looks that we not focused on how we truly feel. And that's what creates a lot of mental issues. You know, it's not necessarily like you're sick in the head. It's just you just experiencing issues and unbalanced emotions because you're not aware of how you feel in the inside. And I just want people to know that happiness is an inside job. You can't buy happiness. You can't get happiness by cars, clothes, shoes, jewelry. None of that's going to bring you happiness. It's going to just bring you more problems and probably attract people that want to take it from you because you're not aligned properly. And people that understand energy going to see that. That's why they say millionaires don't believe in astrology, but billionaires do. You got to know your energies. Your energies is connected to your birth date and all of those planetary systems that consist of your astrological aspects. So I want people to get more in tune with that. Don't think that stuff is just fluff. It's not. You know what I mean? That's why they say all of that stuff was written in the stars for a reason. You know, the sun and the moon is there for a reason. The sun is masculine, the moon is feminine. Once we start realizing how important our energy is and how sacred it is and how important it is for our survival, a lot of this stuff we won't even experience. But until then, we're going to continue to have issues and problems because we don't believe past our own, you know, internal self-worth. We create a self-worth external, and it's not external. You know what I mean? It's all internal. And then whatever we feel on the inside, it permeates or it radiates to the outside, to the external world. You know, but if you were all controlled by external entities, it's like you're just going to be like a zombie. Resident Evil. And trust me, you don't want to be like that because that's what creates, you know, you being mentally unstable. That's what I would call it, more than mental illness. I think that's like bringing people to an even lower state. Like it's keeping you down because if you think you just mentally ill, then you just feel like, oh, well, I got to pop pills and go to the insane asylum and go to the hospital. Don't do that. Been there, done that. Got the t-shirt. You're going to waste your time because them people going to treat you like you a case. They're going to treat you like shit. And nobody deserves to get treated like that. You know what I mean? So I want you guys to like, comment, subscribe. We're going to have a volume 3. We're going to keep this going. And I'm going to talk to y'all later.